All right, welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. We will go ahead. We're going to get started here in just a couple of minutes. Thank you, everybody who is here early. Thank you to everybody who is watching the replay. Again, we'll get started here in just a couple of minutes. I'll go over a few housekeeping rules here. Please make sure you are on mute. I did have it set to mute everybody upon arrival into the meeting room today. We're all adults here, so let's just make sure we stick on mute. There will be a Q&A session at the end of all of this where you can feel free to unmute and we can engage and interact and talk to each other. But how this is going to go is I'm just going to deliver a training to you all here, obviously on my best Instagram strategy to grow in 2025, to get more leads and sales for your business. And then from there, again, I'll deliver the training. We'll open it up for Q&A and I'll stick around as long as you all got questions. But I think it's going to be a very informative, impactful training, and it's going to help out a lot of people. So hopefully we leave no stone unturned. And hopefully you don't have too many questions by the end of this, because it's going to be very straight to the point. You're going to have a very good understanding of what the heck is actually going on, and how we are using Instagram to grow our business and crush it in 2025. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and just keep admitting people here for the next minute or two. But yes, just to remind everybody, this will be recorded. I don't know how long it will be available inside of the classroom of the Online Income Masterclass, but it will be recorded and it will be available at least for the foreseeable future. So I really just want to be able to help everybody as much as possible and provide as much value with this training, because this is kind of the biggest place where people get hung up in their business. It's kind of like, okay, I launched everything, we got it up and running. Now, what do we do? So, okay, well, we're at the top of the hour, so let me go ahead. Let me just double check a couple of settings here real quick. Admit any last second guess, and then we will dive into the training. There we go, got a few more. All right. Get a trick of water here, and then we'll get going. Cool, we got a decent amount of people on today, which is awesome. I'm really, really excited about that one. All right, people, come on, stop tuning in late. We're gonna we're gonna get going in here in a minute, and we'll give it to just a couple minutes after the hour to let any stragglers kind of find their way in here. Do me a favor, and while we are getting going here, let me know, just drop in the comments where you're tuning in from. I recognize a bunch of names actually in here from people I've had onboarding calls with and had the opportunity to get to know a little bit. And we got people tuning in from all over the world, which is pretty cool. Pretty cool. Okay, we got Denver, that's right down the street. South Africa, Atlanta, Colorado. Awesome. Awesome. Love it. I think we just got a North Carolina in the house, a Boise. Fantastic. Okay. Cool. That is awesome. One of my favorite things about growing an online business is the ability to connect with people from all over the world. Texas, Spokane. Cool. Okay. All right. Well, we'll give it one more minute here. People still strolling in. Unfortunately, if you come in too late, I don't think I'm going to be able to. I'll be presenting, so I probably won't notice that you're trying to get admitted. So if you're watching the replay right now, yes, we did have a live event. You just showed up late. So that's one of the benefits of being on time. And I understand not everybody can get here, but I don't have any admin on this call, which it looks like maybe I'll need one next time to help me out admitting people who are here late. But again, that's one of the benefits of showing up, being on time, and being here at the live events. So without further ado, we will go ahead and we will get rolling. Just real quick, one more housekeeping rule here. Again, we are all adults here. I expect that we can act as such. Please remain muted at all times throughout the presentation. There will be a Q&A at the end where I will actually allow everybody to unmute. We can have conversations and you can ask questions. But again, the whole point behind this training is that your minds are going to be blown. Hopefully we leave no stone unturned in this presentation. And by the time we get to the Q&A, you're just excited to go out there and start executing on this strategy. But as you know, obviously there will be a Q&A session at the end for those who do still have additional questions. So without further ado, I'm going to share my screen and we are going to dive in. Just give me a few thumbs up here real quick. If audio is good, coming in clear, everybody's good. Okay, perfect. Awesome. Looks like we're ready to dive in. Okay, so let's get to it. Everybody see my screen okay here? Okay, you should be looking at the unlimited traffic formula, or the Instagram ignition is what we were calling this one because I couldn't think of a better name for it. So that's the cool marketing name that we came up with here. And just so you know, feel free, take notes, go for it. That is great if you want to do that. However, this document with the step-by-step outline and the step-by-step plan will also be provided to you at the end of this underneath the video in the classroom section. If you're watching right now on the replay, this document is available to you, okay? So don't feel like you need to take notes because we got a lot of information. I'm going to go through it fast because I'm more excited to get to the actual examples because we learn more from doing and seeing than we do from me just sitting here talking at you anyway. So don't panic, okay? So unlimited traffic formula. Step one is value, right? You've heard me say it over and over and over again in the Online Income Masterclass. We need to lead with value in every single thing that we do. So in this case, it's going to be our lead magnet or the community that we're building, right? Now, others might call this a freebie. And if you've been around this industry for any amount of time, you've heard people say freebie, 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 but I absolutely hate this word. And if you are going to dive in with me and you're a part of this community, you're going to see me just get a little bit raw, a little bit unfiltered. Can't stand the word freebie. Okay. We're running a business, not a daycare. To me, this word sounds childish and it sounds like it's for people who have no clue what they're actually doing in business. So let's call it what it is in this community. It's a lead magnet. That's what we're doing. We're growing a business. We're trying to get more leads. We're not giving away freebies. We're not, running a charity. Maybe some of you are. In that case, maybe this doesn't apply to you. But we are running a business. We're trying to get leads. We're trying to build a business. Okay. So our goal should be to provide more value with this lead magnet than our competition is charging for. And this is what week one inside the Online Income Masterclass was all about. Walking you through the step-by-step process of setting that up. Okay. Now, 2 is video. Or in this case, we're going to be talking about the Instagram ignition, okay? Instagram videos structured in a highly intentional way and designed to get you more leads, okay? This strategy has been working since I cracked the IG code back in October of 2023. And it's even more relevant today than it was back then, especially for people who are giving away real value for free with their lead magnet, okay? And then step 3, automate, get people into your sales funnel in your ecosystem 24/7, 365, okay? Keyword triggers and DM automation. Automation collects emails and gets leads into a community. And then 4, monetize. This is all about having the right conversion systems on the back end to effortlessly make money. Be one of those people that says, hey, I made $497 in my sleep, or here's how much I made while I was at the park with my kids, okay? We're going to sell by providing more value to your email list and inside of your community. But for today, the sake of today's training, we are going to stick right here on number 2. And when you put this all together, I've come up with this cool acronym, and this sounded way better in my mind, but it's BABAM, right? Like Billy Mays, the ShamWow, right? BABAM. We're going to trademark that one moving forward if this continues to get popular. So don't go out there and steal that. But the VAVAM formula, okay, for lack of a better acronym there. Okay, so today we're going to talk about video, and it's what I call the Instagram ignition formula. And just to give you a little bit of social proof here at the start, I'm not big into income screenshots. I don't share a lot of that stuff here anymore. But here's a little bit of social proof that you can see from December 26th to up until January 8th, when I started applying this strategy. Here's what the back end of my systems looked like. Okay, and you're going to see why this was important here in just a minute. You're going to see almost 2,000 store visits, over 800 leads. You can see green arrows, increased percentages everywhere across the board. Okay, and then you can see literally the next day, the following day, we increased from 811 leads to 904 in a single day. How many of you, show of hands, how many of you think that you can make more sales and grow your business getting almost 65 leads per day into your ecosystem? You guys think you can grow your business? Drop a 1 in the chat if you think that you can grow your business with that type of lead flow. Okay, now I know you might be thinking that, Josh, you have over 117,000 followers on Instagram, to which I would say you are correct. But here is why these screenshots leading up to this are so important. Okay, because over the last 3 months, what a lot of you probably don't know is on October 16th, I lost all privileges on Instagram. So they took away the monetization, they took away bonuses, the creator marketplace, but more importantly, this is what happened. My account could no longer be shown to new followers, meaning my account wouldn't appear in places like Explore or Search, which is where you get discovered by new users who are coming into Instagram searching for how to make money online, or how to be better at digital marketing, or how to grow my Instagram, how to get more leads and sales. When they come in and they're searching for these terms, my account can no longer show up. My account can also not be suggested to new users. So when you go in and you follow somebody on Instagram, as soon as you follow them, all of a sudden there's like 5 or 6 users that pop up that they suggest you might also follow, who are similar in style or talking about the same things. I can no longer show up there. I can't show up in the reels, and I can't show up in feed recommendations, including to my followers. So basically what that means is I'm on a level playing field right now as everybody else, and my content isn't being shown to anyone. And no matter how good the content is, it cannot be prioritized. Okay, so you can see from December 3rd to January 1st, I only reached 75,000 accounts. Think about that for a minute. Now, some of you might just be starting on Instagram, and you might be thinking, okay, 75,000 accounts in a month, like that's a lot. And then there's going to be others of you in here who have been on Instagram for a while, and you're like, I'm reaching 200,000 or 500,000. And you're like, well, how come I'm not making as much money, right? Because you got to have the right systems in place. So only reaching 75,000 accounts in the last 30 days. And you can see on October 11th, right before the ban happened, this is how many accounts I was reaching: 1.8 million. So you can see there is a huge, significant drop off in traffic for my business. Yet I was able to sustain my business and not go into panic mode because of everything that you've been learning so far and that you're going to continue to learn today. Okay, so clearly you can see just how powerful this strategy can be when you tie it all together. Okay, and you take into account that what I am showing and teaching you how to do is counterintuitive to what most people are teaching about social media. Because your goal should not be to grow followers or get more views or keep people on social media. That's all great for growing your account, and it all looks good on the surface. But if your goal is getting more views and more followers, you're never going to make any money, because the real goal of social media is to get people off of social media and into your business's ecosystem. Because when they're off of social media, Now you are free to sell them. You're free to provide more value. You're free to actually help people. And you never have to worry about whether or not your social media account is going to go away or you're going to get banned. Okay, so enough talk. Let's dive into the strategy and how this works. Okay, so let me get a drink of water here real quick and we'll keep moving right along. Step one, you need to understand what type of content we're posting and why, right? So to answer this, this has been the single most effective style of content on Instagram for years now. I don't care what anybody says. This is the simplest, most effective way to grow your audience while getting leads and getting people into your business's ecosystem, okay? And what you are going to see from all the growth experts out there, and I guarantee this is going to happen next time you go on Instagram and you go to open your app, because you were on this training and you got all this stuff fresh in your mind, you're going to start seeing all these Instagram growth experts. And they're talking about things right now that this strategy that I'm about to teach you is no longer effective, or people are sick of it and they want to see higher value content, right? Yet the ones who commit to this style of content are reaping massive rewards, as you saw with those screenshots above. Now, why? Right? Well, the answer usually comes down to this. One guru or Instagram growth expert says something because they're projecting their own feelings or their own insecurities on a subject, right? So just because growth expert XYZ says, oh, I'm so sick of seeing this content, it doesn't mean that the average consumer is sick of seeing that style of content, okay? And although it might be great advice for their people, right, or these Instagram growth experts, they might all rally together and say, oh, this is great advice, I'm sick of seeing that too. It's not good advice for the industry and social media growth as a whole. But the rest of the experts will now follow, because it's a race to see which of the other gurus can communicate their information before the others. So it works like this. I'll give you straight up, perfect, clear as day example. Brock Johnson. He is by far the largest, probably most successful Instagram growth coach. When he creates a video saying that this style of content is no longer effective, then you get 15 other Instagram gurus, experts, or growth coaches that follow suit and say the exact same thing over the next few weeks, which, again, it might create a lot of people to panic and think that this style of content no longer works, but it does, okay? Most of the industry will follow because of FOMO, right? Like these growth gurus are trying to induce fear. Perfect example is like the TikTok ban, right? Every Instagram guru out there has been saying the same regurgitated garbage and crap about the TikTok ban and why you need to be creating on Instagram because TikTok is going away. Yet on TikTok, yes, it might go away. Do I believe it's going to go away forever? Absolutely not. There's not a chance it goes away forever. But even if it does for a period of time, they're all talking about how, TikTok is going to be gone overnight because they're creating this fear and this FOMO, when in reality, TikTok is simply removed from the App Store, meaning for the next year, anybody who already has the app downloaded will still be able to create on the app with no issues. The goal for them is to phase it out eventually because you can no longer update it in the App Store. But it doesn't mean your TikTok following goes away overnight. It doesn't mean that nobody's on TikTok anymore. Everybody in the United States with the app can still use it. But yet they're making it seem like you need to panic and overnight it's gone and you need to be on TikTok. And one person made it, and then every other growth guru on Instagram made it, okay? So when all of this is going on, when the industry leaders say you shouldn't be doing something, what I've learned over the last 5 years is that is exactly the best time for you to double down on it. And when you're going to have the masses who are listening to them it means the competition for this style of content will drop to an all-time low. And it makes it easier for people who are consistent with this style to get more reach. And it makes it easier for new people who haven't experienced that reach yet to come in and start getting that reach. Okay. Competition is at an all-time low. It is the perfect time for you to pounce on this strategy and reap the rewards. Okay. So how we're going to do it. We're going to do it with 5 to 7 second long B-roll videos. Or maybe let's update this real quick. 5 to 9 seconds long, okay? I've been experimenting with some 9 seconds and it works essentially the same way. And hang with me here because we're going to get into examples of how this actually works too. So it should include a trending audio. And to do this, I've literally laid out the steps. If you want to find trending audios, you're going to click on your professional dashboard right here. Big arrow. This is your professional dashboard on Instagram. You're going to click there. You're going to scroll down to the bottom section, which says tips and resources. And we're going to click trending audio. It looks just like this. Okay. And now here are my tips in what has worked especially well for me and my students who have already been acting on this trend. Okay. Ideal audios are below 10,000 uses. Ideal audios with the most potential to blow up your account, well, those are categorized as new with a blue text bubble next to them, okay? So here's what it looks like. As you're in your trending audio section, you've got a whole list of trending audios, and as you scroll, you'll get ones right here with this. Let me zoom in real quick. You can see this little new text bubble next to it, okay? Means they're very low used, and why this is so beneficial for you is for a couple of reasons, okay? It means the audio is growing quickly, more quickly than other audios with the same amount of views. So it means it's being shown to more users more frequently, okay? And if you get a great video, it's super easy to go viral using these audios because Instagram wants to show these audios to more people. So the people who use these audios are going to get rewarded. And even better, if you have an audio that ranks in the top for one of these quickly growing videos, everybody who comes across that audio and wants to use it, when they click on the audio and they look at the other videos for inspiration, there is the creator's video right there, and right next to it can be your video. So now everybody who comes across this, no matter the niche, no matter where they are, they see your video and they use it as inspiration, right? So it's getting more exposure to your account simply by ranking one of your videos, okay? So all of that together will help you grow really, really quickly, okay? So then step 2, we're going to use this type of here's how you're going to use this type of content effectively. We are going to leverage overused and trending topics, okay? And this is a theme. If you have gone through the videos in the Online Income Masterclass, you know I'm a big believer of giving the market what it wants. We are going to let the big creators and the industry leaders create the buzz, the hype, and drive the awareness. Okay, maybe you're a small MRR creator right now. You're selling an MRR course and there's 40,000 other people selling that same course, right? How do you separate yourself? This is exactly how you're going to do it, okay? Let the big creators and industry leaders create the buzz, let them hype it up with all their income screenshots and let them drive the awareness, okay? Then you sneak in and you be the people who are interested. You simply become their trusted guide and you can intercept the sale, right? Why? Because nobody wants to buy from these big time gurus anymore, right? Everybody's sick of seeing the big creators and the experts. People don't want experts anymore. They've got 1,000 experts on their feed coming at them left and right from all over the place, okay? They got 1,000 experts on their feed. They want to buy from a real person who is simply going to be their trusted guide. So this is how you leverage what the big creators are already doing, and then you offer something better than what the experts are offering for free. Can't tell you how many DMs I've got over the last few months that say, oh, is this just another one of those free guides that's going to tell me a little bit about your sob story and then going to try and get me into this thing? Okay, that's the reality of the online world we live in. The average consumer is sick of free guides. Okay, they know a free guide is just some fluffy thing that's going to ask them for the sale. Every expert has a free guide, so we're going to offer something better, right? You're going to be an anti-expert. You're going to be relatable. You're not going to have all the answers, but you know what you do have? You're going to be available, right? As a small creator, this is how you set yourself apart. You become available. You don't need all the answers. The big creators are providing all the buzz, all the hype, providing all the answers. You just need to be available to answer these people's questions. And then they see you as a person of value. They relate to you more. And ultimately, when they're ready to buy that thing that they're going to buy from one of the 40,000 people out there, it's going to be from you because you made yourself available. Okay. And then the other thing we're going to do is we're going to say the direct opposite of what everybody else does. And again, hang with me here. You're going to see examples of how all this comes together here in just a minute. But we're going to be doing the direct opposite of what everybody else does. So instead of blending in with the crowd, we're going to leverage these things that everybody else is doing to set ourselves apart from everybody else. Okay, so we're going to leverage Instagram SEO to get your videos pushed more by using basic keywords, modeling after the big creators who are driving all the traffic. But then again, modeling after them in a way that leverages their SEO and all the hard work they're doing, but then speaks directly against what these people are doing, okay? And then we're gonna add keywords on screen and in the caption. And look, a lot of you are very familiar with like keyword stuffing and hiding keywords off the screen and filling your captions with tons of keywords for literally no reason, okay? I'm going to show you the natural, real way that isn't forced that Instagram will actually reward, because it's actually been proven now by Instagram's SEO that if you do these tips and these tactics that a lot of these coaches are sharing, they actually deprioritize your content. So the last thing you want to do is be keyword stuffing and spending all sorts of time trying to hide your keywords off screen and have them blend in and using all these hacks, and then you're actually harming your account rather than doing good. So we're going to show you the simple, easy, natural way to include SEO, okay? And then what we're going to do is we're going to leverage transformational or aspirational calls to action. So to explain this, like, here is a perfect example, okay? So this is not good. Don't do this. Comment ready for my free beginner's guide. This is how beginners make content, because they see the big creators who have hundreds of thousands of followers already and can get away with this because they have eyes on their content, right? They can say that, but I don't know. I don't want another free beginner's guide, right? But comment ready to crush your financial goals in 2025 with my free beginner's guide. You see how that's a bit different? It inspires somebody. It evokes emotion. It helps them to want to take action. Plus, you are leveraging SEO keywords, financial goals, right? January 2025, financial goals. You're right. Those are highly searched terms. When I'm saying SEO, it simply stands for search engine optimization. When people open Google and they type in how to do XYZ, well, if you understand SEO and you leverage keywords, you do it enough, you start to rank for these search terms, and that's how you get more traffic to your business. So we're not going to dive deep into SEO. I believe in keeping it really, really simple. Like, think about things that people are going to be searching for. January 2025, everyone's got big, lofty financial goals. Everybody wants to learn how to make more money. They want to build businesses, right? Financial goals in 2025. And then you continue to talk about these things over the coming months. And that's how you start ranking and getting your content shown to more people and telling Instagram, like, hey, if this person has a financial goal or they're interested in growing their finances in 2025, here's a creator who creates content around these things. Okay, so we're going to leverage SEO and keywords everywhere we can, including fitting them in naturally in our call to action. Okay. And then step 4 is the editing. It's very low commitment to edit in this way, okay? Usually just 2 text bubbles on the screen. The first, and I'm going to show you again examples of how all this ties together. But usually it's good. 2 text bubbles on the screen. First bubble on the screen at the start is on the screen at the start of your video and stays there throughout the video. Okay, that is your hook. It's designed to grab attention, call out, and here's how we are going to grab attention with this style of content. We're going to focus on calling out industry norms that people are sick of. And then we are going to focus on becoming what they call in the marketing world, the reluctant hero. Again, this is what I talked about earlier, is you're going to intercept the big time players' traffic by simply being relatable. You are going to become the reluctant hero, okay? And that's how you provide, and then you are going to show them or provide a real solution for very low commitment. And that is where your free community or your free thing that offers more value than what your competition gets people to pay for comes in, okay? So then we're going to use SEO, again, naturally inside of our text bubbles, and then the second bubble pops up usually around the 3.5 to 5 second mark in the video. First bubble at the start, it's always there. Second bubble, let the video go, 3, 5, 4, 5. Second text bubble pops up, gives them some sort of transitional call to action. Okay, this can be a regular call to action, but I prefer what I've termed as a transitional call to action, where your goal is to take them from what they've seen on the screen to now get them to read the caption. Okay, so it's like your first call to action is, hey, you need to read more. You need to see more about this in the caption. And then you'll have an additional call to action in the caption. And again, we're gonna tie all this in together here with a big red bow here in just a minute. But you're gonna test using regular call to actions and transitional call to actions, okay? And by doing all of this effectively, we are going to keep people on our posts longer. We're gonna get people to read every word. And then if you go back to the Online Income Masterclass, the one thing I've talked about all throughout those videos in week 1 is priming people. It is activating people to get them to take action. It's no different. We repeat the same process that we're building out inside of our communities with every piece of content that we put out there. We are always priming people. We're getting them to take micro commitments. So their subconscious is already in the mindset of saying yes. And they say yes, 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 yes. They continue all through your content. Boom. Now they're saying yes to your call to action. They're going to comment the keyword. Okay, great. Now they're saying yes to putting in their email once they get your thing. Great. Now they're saying yes to the next step. Yes to the next step. That is, as good marketers, that is your goal, is to continually get people to continue to say yes and take small steps. And then eventually they trust you, they believe in you, and they want to go all in with what you're doing, and they'll buy from you, okay? So that's what we're doing. We're getting boosted in the algorithm by doing this as well. And it shows Instagram that we are a good creator worthy of more views, okay? So let's look at some examples, and you can see just how all of this ties together, okay? So this is example 1 here. And let me zoom in, and we'll watch the video first. Don't worry about audio. We don't need to hear the video. That doesn't matter. We're not talking. We'll watch the video here real quick. I mean, it doesn't get more simple than that, right? Yet this video got 285 likes in five days so far. And then if we go back here, you can see, as we zoom in on all this, 715 comments of people wanting. You think you could grow your Instagram if you got 715 people commenting? You think you can grow your business with a lead magnet that provides more value to people than what other people will pay for? You think you can grow your business with that if you're getting 715 people into your ecosystem from one video that literally took, I want to say half a brain cell, but I need to stop myself. I shouldn't even have said that out loud. It doesn't take much to make a video like this. That's the point I'm trying to make. You don't have to get on camera and be this polished marketer like me. You simply have to know how to communicate with words on a screen, and you don't even have to talk. I know we got people in here who are from South Africa and from Denmark and from New Zealand and all over the world. And some of y'all have very broken English, and that's okay. This is how you can communicate a message clearly and effectively without having to speak on camera all the time, okay? So you can see exactly how this works. Text bubble 1, right? Starting from left to right. Text bubble 1. Since nobody else is going to show you how to make money online without having to pay $4.97 first, I guess I will, right? Everybody you see in the digital marketing space right now has a $4.97 or $4.99 or $5.97 course for sale, right? So you are specifically talking to people who have already been interested in the $4.97 course. They just haven't pulled the trigger yet from one of these big time gurus because they don't quite trust it yet. And you're leveraging SEO, make money online, right? I set this up in a very strategic way since nobody else is going to show you how to make money online. Okay, think of Google, think of YouTube. How to make money online is probably one of the top 10 most searched keywords, is what they call that, a long tail keyword. One of the most searched keywords over the last 5 to 10 years. I guarantee it's top 10. How to make money online. So we're leveraging that. And now if this video gets tons of traction and goes viral, not only are you going to get a lot of views on Instagram and leads into your business, but now this video has the potential to rank on Google. So when somebody goes to Google, your video might pop up when they search how to make money online. They come to your Instagram. Now Instagram is noticing that people are coming from Google finding your content, and they're finding your content from on the app. And now they're like, this is one of the best creators we have. Like, let's show their content to more people. And this strategy right here is part of the reason why my business in Instagram blew up in 2024. I had a video that ranked on Google from the end of 2023 until like July of 2024. That was responsible. It brought in hundreds of new followers every single day for my business because of one video that ended up ranking on Google. And it exploded the growth of my account, and every other video I put out after that for the next 5 to 6 months just turned to gold. Okay. So you want a fast, surefire way. You need to focus on your SEO keywords and figure out how to make them fit in. And then it literally just takes one video to blow up your account in your business for the next 6 to 8 months or even to a year. You think this strategy is powerful even on Instagram? I modeled this same strategy on TikTok back in 2023 and at the end of 2022. And from 2022 into early 2024, I didn't have to lift a finger on TikTok because I had like 6 videos that ranked for how to make money online. And every single person that searched on TikTok for how to make money online came across my one video, and it brought in new followers, leads, and sales for my business for over a year. Think about how powerful all this is when you start to make it come together. And now let me just add to that real quick. I'm hesitant to do that because it has nothing to do with the Instagram training, but y'all are kind of wondering why, okay, why communities? Why school? Well, most people don't know about school, and this is what I'm telling to all of my paid clients. So anybody who's here watching this, you're actually in luck. What most people don't know about school is that the creators of school are leveraging SEO from YouTube, SEO from Google, and SEO from Reddit. How many people are familiar with what a Reddit forum is? If you're not familiar with what Reddit forums are yet, go search anything on Google and scroll down in the top 10 results. 100 times out of 100 times, no matter what you search, there will be a Reddit article on Google. So school has modeled after what Reddit does for SEO, combined it with what YouTube does for SEO, and they have built out an entire search engine platform on the back end of school. The average person doesn't know this. Most people have no clue that this is going on. So over the next few years, as school gains popularity, your free communities, right? You post one of these videos in your free community. Now you have the chance to rank on Instagram. You have a chance to rank on Google. It's all going to work together to get you more leads and more sales for free for the people who actually understand this. So start learning it now with Instagram. And as you grow and continue with your training with me, I'm going to introduce you into some of these next level type of concepts a month or two down the road. And you're going to see how all of this ties together in a big, shiny red bow to grow your business in the most effective way possible that, frankly, 99% of other entrepreneurs and business owners have no idea that Skool is even doing this, and they're turning it into a search engine / social media platform. So the people who are doing all of this now are well ahead of the game, okay? So side note there, put that out of your mind for now. Probably shouldn't even have said it because it had nothing to do with this training, but that's a little bit of the extra value that you get from me. So back to this example, right? You see how this works? Since nobody else is going to show you how to make money online without having to pay $4.97 first, then I guess I will. Okay, very, very simple start to the video. You can see throughout the 3 screenshots, that text stays on the screen the whole time. That is your first text bubble and your hook. Okay, now the middle video, you can see, or yeah, the middle screenshot here of the video, you can see at about the 3.5 to 4 second mark, this pops up on screen, right? Read this to crush your financial goals in 2025. It's not just read this or more in caption. It's continuing to naturally leverage that SEO. Crush your financial goals in 2025. It's aspirational. It's motivational, right? You can see that is a call to action. It's a very subtle difference between beginners who are just saying, hey, read caption for more, versus advanced marketers who have been doing this a long time and understand SEO. You're going to put it in everywhere you can so it flows naturally within your content. And then again, you can see, like, how many of you can write a caption that's 3 sentences long? Come on. If you can't raise your hand and write a caption that's 3 sentences long, like, you don't belong trying to grow your business anyway. And not to be rude, but like, come on now. 3 sentences. Everybody thinks I got to write these big, long, intricate captions that are, telling a story. And yeah, sure, there's a time and place for all of that. But with this strategy, like, you're going to see that your caption can be even shorter than this if you do it right, okay? So it literally says, let's zoom in here. Seriously, I'll show you step by step for free inside my brand new community. And then look what I do here, okay? We're putting limiting beliefs to bed ahead of time, right? Because everybody's, oh yeah, he's got something for free. He's just really trying to sell something. There's no value in that, right? You're going to put those limiting beliefs to bed right now. The average consumer is jaded by freebies, right? This is not an average freebie, right? I didn't say freebie here, but this is how I can remake it and do better next time. I could use the word freebie to leverage everybody else using the word freebie too. Okay, so seriously, I'll show you step by step for free inside my brand new community. This is not another free training or beginner's guide that teaches nothing. This is real, actionable steps, improving processes to start and grow a profitable online business from scratch in 2025. Again, leveraging SEO, start and grow a profitable online business from scratch in 2025. That is a massive long tail keyword, okay? Leveraging SEO all over the place, but it flows naturally and it continues to speak to people's aspirations, right? Everybody wants to start and grow a profitable online business in 2025, okay? And then it just says comment masterclass, and I'll send you the info on my brand new community where you'll get the free course plus a few surprises along the way, right? That's just a little extra sauce there. I don't know if it was needed or not, honestly, but I just like to throw in a little bit extra there sometimes, a few surprises along the way with the big eye emojis. I love those things. So anyway, let's dive into the second example here. I mean, doesn't get much simpler than that. Okay, you start to see a theme here. Okay? This one I posted back on December 20th. And if we go back over here, you can see this one has 501 comments so far. I mean, I'm telling you, you think you could do something with 501 comments on your stuff? And again, this is not even being shown to new people. You think this content went viral when my account is restricted? Do you think if my account wasn't restricted, I mean, that could be 1,500 comments. That could be 5,000 comments in one of those videos that literally transforms your business and your life overnight. That is the power of this strategy, okay? So this one is going to piss off most digital marketers. Again, I'm using SEO, digital marketing, digital marketers, right? It's so hot right now. Everybody's like, I'm a digital marketer. You know, I got started in digital marketing 8 months ago and made, you know, $400,000. You could do digital marketing too. You know, digital marketing, digital marketer, it's everywhere. So we're leveraging those words, those buzzwords that people are used to seeing and hearing from these big time creators. And then we're talking about how we're going to piss them off. Well, that's going to interest a little guy who is, you know, ready to buy something, but is still not really sure, right? Could you think you could do that? You think you could make a video like this and get somebody interested and say, hey, you know, this is refreshing. Glad to see somebody who is in digital marketing that's not just telling me it's all butterflies and rainbows, or who isn't afraid to speak their mind or say the truth, right? Like, people are going to appreciate that. And then you swoop in, you become the reluctant hero who is available. You simply answer a couple questions for them, and then they're going to buy from you instead of that big time creator, okay? So you can see screenshot 1 here. That's your text bubble 1. You see through all 4 screenshots, it stays on there the whole time, okay? Text bubble 2 pops up again. I think this one was at like the 4.5 to 5 second mark, right? If you want to complete a complete digital marketing course with step-by-step how to make your first or next dollar online for free, arrows down, right? It's a subtle caption like, hey, if you want this, like, go to the caption, read some more, okay? Without saying, just read the caption for more, okay? Again, we're leveraging complete digital marketing course. Again, that's a long tail SEO keyword, and it is something that is hot with every single digital marketing stay-at-home mom out there right now. That's like their #1 marketing angle is a complete digital marketing course with step-by-step training, right? Like, how many, show of hands, drop a 1 in the chat if you're here engaged, you're still paying attention, and you've seen that from one of the big creators out there, right? Digital marketing course with step-by-step how to make your first or next dollar online. Okay, it's everywhere. It's absolutely everywhere. But now, because you've got something that's more valuable than what the other digital marketers are charging for, you've got people's attention because you're giving it away for free. Okay, and then immediately, what do I do here in the caption? Immediately, we're handling objections before they even come up, right? Because the thing in somebody's mind, if they're familiar with all this stuff already, or they've seen the big creators, they're gonna be like, oh, here's somebody trying to sell me DWA or roadmap again. Boom. No, this isn't DWA, roadmap, SWC, or legacy builder. Full disclosure, I don't even know what SWC is. I've just seen it pop up on my feed a couple of times, so I threw it in there. But anyway, I just list out some of the popular courses that people are going to be familiar with because of all the buzz and the hype that the big influencers and creators have generated. It has nothing to do with daily pay or posting ads on social media for cash. Again, daily pay, posting ads on social media. This is things that people are talking about constantly on social media right now. No, it's not the Amazon influencer program or TikTok shop affiliate or copy and paste my high ticket affiliate marketing system. See how all of this flows together? It's eliminating objections. It's flowing together, but it's all SEO packed. People are like, how do I get more SEO into my captions? This is exactly how you do it. I'm giving you the blueprint right here. Call out these things that are so ridiculously popular that Instagram is like, ooh, I've got a massive audience for these things. Instagram doesn't care if you're speaking against the Amazon influencer program or you're promoting it. They don't care if you're a TikTok shop affiliate who's trying to get people to become a TikTok shop affiliate and give them a course that teaches them how to be a TikTok shop affiliate, or you're speaking against TikTok shop affiliate. They don't care. They just know in their algorithms, TikTok shop affiliate is a highly searched thing. So we're leveraging these things, okay? And then moving over to the last screenshot here, continuing down, we say, Straight up, no BS, the simplest, legit online business model of 2025 and beyond. Again, leveraging keywords in SEO everywhere. You know what one of the most searched things besides how to make money online is? Legit ways to make money online. Everybody wants to know, they're sick of the BS garbage side hustles. They want to know legit ways to make an income online, to make an income from home. Is it legit? Again, we're leveraging more of that SEO, okay? And then I say, I give them, it's aspirational again, right? And beyond, if you're looking to build a real business that lasts, and you get it all for free, and then I include just a couple of quick benefits inside of my community, okay? And then comment masterclass, and I'll send the info your way, okay? That's example 2. We're going to look at one more example here because this one is a little bit different style of video, which the first 2 have both been slightly different, but this one utilizes a transition in a little bit, an extra text bubble on screen. So you could see, there's all kinds of different ways to do this. If you follow the framework, you still have creative freedom to make it in any way that you see fit, okay? You don't have to try and fit yourself into some rigid framework. So let's look at this video so you can see it's not just me like waving on the screen. You see how this video actually works. So this one utilizes a little bit of a transition right there. Just put the hand in, pull it away. I mean, it's about the simplest transition that you could possibly do. And then make your text change to a picture on screen, okay? So you'll see this one, it's just a little bit different with the transition and the way all of it works. But you see right now, again, we're leveraging digital marketing course. We're leveraging the hot thing, $497, $497, $497, $499, $499. We're leveraging that again, okay? When you find, now this is a little bit different. This is like, again, it's very aspirational, but you want to see more examples of how to do it. This is how you do it right here, right? When you find your future pacing as well, okay? That's another next level like marketing term. I don't want to use too much marketing jargon here, but future pacing is what this is called in the marketing world. You're painting a picture of what it's like for somebody in the future when they have you as the solution to their problems. Okay, so when you find the free digital marketing course that's better than what others charge $497 for, right? And then I just showed you the video how it works. We do the transition where after like 3 or 4 seconds, this pops, this first text bubble does not stay up the entire course of this video. Let's go back real quick. You can watch that one more time. You can see with the transition, it disappears when my hand gets pulled back and it transitions into something different, which shows behind the scenes of what they're going to get, right? And because it actually looks pretty cool, people are like, oh, okay, this isn't your average free thing. So if you've got something that's not your average free thing, don't be afraid to give sneak peeks and reveal bits and pieces of it to people. It's going to get them even more excited, okay? And then you can see as we move across, we get a third text bubble or a third thing to appear on screen. This time we're literally using a hard call to action, right? Comment masterclass and I'll put you on the wait list. We're straight up just a hard call to action. It's not a transitional call to action. It's straight up closing them to do the thing right now. Okay, we're not even trying to get them into the caption. And again, another caption that's packed with long tail SEO keywords, leveraging the hot thing, 100% profit, $497 course. These are all things that you've heard before. If you're in here, I guarantee it. So we're leveraging the hot thing. And then again, we're giving them that call to action again. Very, very simple. I should have put an example in here. I wish I would have put one more example, but a lot of times I use this strategy and my caption is just this last section right here where you see the fire emoji that says comment masterclass and I'll get you on the wait list. Community and course launching soon. That will literally be my entire caption. Do you think, after seeing these examples, do you think some of y'all drop some ones in the chat? Can you make content like this? Do you think that this is actually pretty simple? Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I know. A lot of you could. Okay. Now, here's the really cool part about all of this. When you find 3 to 4 videos that work well for you, just remake them, and repost them. Like, here's what I mean. Like, once every 30 days, I can literally take this video that you see an example of and repost the video. So all the work is already done. I just upload a new reel and I put that video back in there. And if you don't have access to the video that you made, you simply use an app like snapinsta.app. It's actually a website. It's not an app. It's a .app, but it's a website. But that's a story for another day. Just go to your browser, type in snapinsta.app, and you can download all your Instagram videos without the watermark. And then 30 days later, re-upload the video that went viral. And then better yet, like if you come back over to my Instagram feed here, like you'll see if we go into the reels here, I mean, I've made these same concepts. Let's go down and find all 3 of these videos that I just showed you, right? Like this, I didn't show you this one, but this is literally the exact same concept, right? 522 views. I showed you this one, 329, 501. This is when I started implementing this strategy. Okay. And like you could see before that, 10 comments, 9 comments, 8, 1, 46. That one did okay. But like you could see when I started implementing this strategy, 500, 329, 522. And then I found ones that worked really good. And like, look, I remade them. This one, man, this one would have been a better example. I missed this one when I was putting the examples together. 781. This is the exact same video. Literally the exact same video, except I'm in different clothes. I'm literally in different clothes. I just remade it the exact same way. Like, look, does this look familiar? Seriously, I'll show you step by step for free inside my brand new community. And most of you, but 92.3, I steal this from Adam Dukes. I like to give credit where credit is due. 92.3% of you are overcomplicating your content. Find something that works and remake it over and over and over again. Because guess what? Your ideal audience doesn't care if they see the same thing over and over again. Your ideal audience probably hasn't seen you make this video the first time. It'll take 7, 8, 9, 10 times of interacting with the exact same video from you before somebody even starts to catch on and say, I feel like I've seen him say this before, right? But then it's a good thing. Most people see it as a bad thing, but really you're creating congruency in what? Say it all the time. Congruency and consistency in your business and in your marketing by doing this, okay? So you can see, you just end up making the same videos over and over and over again, right? It's a crazy concept, but it flat out works. Yeah, see, this is the same video. This one was the one from the example. This one was literally a repost. And you can see I'm just testing something. Maybe it's not a good example to show just because I'm testing something, but I literally remade the hook right here. This one is going to piss off most digital marketers. It's already on the screen once. And then from the video that I downloaded, and I just re-added it to try and like get people to look a little extra harder because the text kind of looks off. So it's just something I was experimenting with to try and play, marketing mind tricks and see if it worked, but it didn't really work. So not a good example, but you can see that's a repost of one of the videos that I already did. And like you can see, this is literally all I'm doing over and over and over again the last like month. And it's working like gangbusters, as they say. So all it takes is one video to fuel your growth for the next 6 months to a year. I already mentioned that. So again, how many of you can see yourself? Can you go out there today and literally make a video like this? I bet 99% of people in this room, if you have any bit of experience with making videos on social media, you could. And I bet the other 1% who have no experience at all, I bet you can figure it out pretty quickly, especially after we do what I'm about to do here with you now. So is it okay? Drop a 1 or drop a fire emoji. Let's drop some fire emojis in the comment section if it's okay if I over deliver here. And rather than just showing you a bunch of examples, how about I build a video just like this from start to finish, showing you the exact process in like the next 5 minutes. Is that cool? Y'all want to see that? Would that be helpful? Let's get some fire emojis. Okay, cool. We got him. So let me stop the screen share here real quick. And I'm going to go over to my phone, or I'm going to share my phone here. Let me make sure this is connected here. If this connection doesn't work the right way, we're all going to be out of luck. And now I'm just going to look a little stupid. Okay. Come on, cord. You were just working, but now you're not. Okay. This should work. I need a new phone really bad. My phone cord, that issue with the phone cords where you plug in and it like doesn't recognize the connection half the time. Yeah, that's what I'm operating with. You know, in online business, and I'm operating like that. So let that be encouraging. Let me see if I can share if it'll let me share my phone now. Sweet. Okay. So this is a video that I actually already came across earlier when I was preparing for this. And you can see, like, this is a very trendy type of video that a lot of people in the digital marketing space are making, right? This might ruffle some feathers, but I'm going to say it anyway. This is the only online job you need to do if you want to make 4 to 5 figures a month. Well, we're not. We're going to model after this. Let her do all the hard work of typing out this big, long caption right here. We're not going to do any of that. She can do all that. That's great. We're not going to do any of that. I'm going to show you what we're going to do here. So first thing we're going to do when we come across a video like this that we want to kind of leverage, right? How you go down to the bottom right-hand corner. You see on that very bottom line, it says the Spaceman, Day Tripper. You can see the arrow pointing up. It's a trending audio. So you click on the little picture all the way in the bottom right. And now it's going to open up the actual audio section. And here's what I was talking about earlier. If you get a video that, right? Did the screen share just disappear? You can still see it? Okay, perfect. It disappeared on my end there for a second. But okay, so you can see that this is a trending audio. Yes, it's not in the range that I recommend, but you already know somebody in your niche went viral because I came across this video while scrolling. Somebody in your niche went viral using it. So it means it's going to work for you too, okay? So it's a bit on the higher scale. But what I was saying earlier is if you rank, you come across a video that's got like 300 views, but it's trending and you rank your video, if you look at the top left, that's like the original video that used this audio. And now all of the other videos are people who also use this audio. So that's what I mean. If you can get a video that ranks, you can be right smack dab in the middle next to that girl on the left. And now everybody who comes across this trending audio will see your video there. They'll open it up and they'll watch it for inspiration to understand how to use this audio better. Meaning, again, you're going to tell Instagram, hey, not only is my video already ranking here, but now more and more people are watching it. It's just going to continue to send more people to that video. This is how it all works together to grow your account with this strategy. So what we're going to do, we are going to use this audio. And if this doesn't work, I have a backup plan. Are y'all still seeing my phone? Okay, good. We're going to click the little camera button right up top. Okay. Woo, look at me creating content for you all. Okay, let's see. Let's plug this in up here. And I'm going to give you my thought process behind this. Okay. I'm going to position myself similar to where she was, right? Like slightly off the screen so I can put a big text bubble right up here, another text bubble right here, and another one right here. Ideally, you wouldn't wear a shirt, like a graphic t-shirt that's got words on it, because that's going to interrupt your text. So in an ideal world, you wouldn't do that because it's going to be really hard for people to read. But I like to use filters on my videos, and I use this little vintage one right here. So I just click this thing, and that's how I get that little look that a lot of you have seen on my content. And then I'm simply going to hit this timer button up top. I'm going to set it for 3 seconds. Blue button, set timer. Okay, timer's ready to go. Now I'm going to do something. I got my coffee mug. It's empty. I'm spilling all. Oh, I did actually spill just a little bit on my Mac. That was dumb, but great for illustrative purposes. Let me just wipe. It was just one drop. Good to go. What's that?
Your screen share has stopped working. It's a black
You gotta
screen.
be kidding me. Which part did it stop at? When did you lose me?
It's when
When you
you
were
show your
setting up the
camera.
screen, Josh, I mean,
Okay,
to
so
show how
you
much
can't
space
see
to
what I'm
leave.
doing then. Let me just go back here real quick for a second. I'm gonna stop real quick. I'm gonna do I might be able to do the cord just works so much better on a Zoom. I don't want to make it laggy, but I'm gonna try the AirPlay and see if that'll work better. Have on your phone. Screen mirroring. Come on, where are you? Got anything yet? Oh, look at that. No, get off my screen. There we go. Okay. Oh no. Uh-oh.
Still nothing, Josh.
You got nothing?
None on my end. No.
Oh, come on.
It says Josh has started screen sharing, but I don't see anything, Josh.
Your screen share is loading. Yeah, this is what I was worried about. When you're on Zoom and you got a room full, if you don't plug in directly, all right. We'll make an adjustment here if this doesn't come on in just a sec. All right, let's try.
I see under comments that Laura said that it doesn't work when you're using record functions. Just
Okay. So let me stop this share. Oh, I got no mouse. I'm telling you, if I ruin this whole thing. All right, cool. Okay, so we stopped the share. Let me we're gonna plug back in one more time, and I'm gonna, if it doesn't show up right away, I think I can fix it. There we go. Okay.
That's working.
It's back on?
Yep.
Okay, don't breathe too much. Okay, where did we leave off here? Okay, let's go back. So we're here now. I'm going to position myself similar to how she was in the shot. So we can put text above our heads, down left, and right here, okay? And then for me, one of the things that I like to do to kind of separate my content from everybody else's, I just have a filter that I use in a lot of my content. Simply because when you start getting followers and people start consuming your content, they get used to it and they know like, hey, if I see this filter, I'm going to get this thing. And it makes them a little bit more interested to watch it. So I use this filter, just literally one to the left. It's called vintage. And that's how I get that look that some of you are like maybe familiar with. Another popular one is like low exposure. You see a lot of people that have like the very dark backgrounds. That's how they do it, is with low exposure. But anyway, we're gonna do that. Now I'm gonna click the button up in the top. You see there's 3 buttons up here. We got a 1X. I'm gonna click the one to the right. It looks like a little clock. That is the timer. It's now set for 3 seconds. I'm gonna leave that, and then I'm just gonna hit set timer. And cool. Now I'm basically ready to go. So as I was saying, I'm gonna grab my coffee cup. It's empty except for a few drops. We're not gonna make that mistake again. But another thing that I do to kind of separate my content is I'm always drinking something in my content, right? Like you always see me either like drinking my water bottle, my coffee, an energy drink, a Mountain Dew sometimes, really bad for you, but it's kind of my vice. Anyway, we're trying to quit thanks to Scott here in the room. I'm actually on his mushroom supplement today. Not psychedelic mushrooms, functional mushrooms, actual mushrooms from the earth. Anyway, you want to talk about highly searched things, right? Search functional mushrooms and all the benefits. I've been doing those today. That's how I'm all jacked up instead of, sugar bomb Mountain Dew. It's just functional mushrooms. So anyway, we got coffee mug, and I'm just going to position myself kind of where she was. And if you pay attention to her video, she kind of looks up and points at the thing. Then she looks to the side to see the other text bubble pop up, and then she points at the bottom. That's literally, I've got that in my mind. That's all I'm going to do. You'll see this is exactly how I make content every day. That's it. That's gonna be my whole video. Now I hit the stop button. Okay, we're gonna risk losing the screen share. Actually, I'm gonna leave it up here so we don't risk losing the screen share again.
That was wicked hard, man. I mean,
Yep.
seriously.
Right? Come on now. That's got to be. And then literally just put the little text button right here to put your text on the screen. You know, this is hard. I'm reaching over to this tripod while trying to do this, so I'm not gonna be able to type real good. But like, what did she say? Let's go back. What did she say? It's easier when you can go back and forth to see what she said. I'm trying to remember off the top of my head. Oh, this is gonna ruffle some feathers. So we're literally going to copy the same thing that she said. This is, or similar, going to ruffle some feathers, but I'll say it anyway. Now I'm just going to size it to make it all fit like that. Click this little button down here on the right, far right is what I'm clicking. That's how you toggle between like getting different outlines on your text or like different color backgrounds. So I'm gonna put the light background in there. I'm gonna move it above my head and I'm gonna size it just a little bit so it fits directly above my head. Okay. Now I'm gonna do some sort of transition. So what did she say? This is the only remote job you need. Ooh. So we're gonna say you don't need a remote job because we're leveraging the same SEO from that video. You don't need a remote job or some 497 digital or no 497 course to learn digital marketing. Oh, mind blown. Boop, 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 boop. Let's shape it similar to what she had. We're going to put it right there. Then we're going to make our last one. Learn step by step for free. And then we're going to put an arrow down. Now, I might change that after I look at it a little bit more to make it a little bit more inspiring and aspirational, like we were talking about. But I think for this one, it could literally flow. It could flow just like that. So anyway, now we're going to edit the video because it is a little bit longer because I obviously had to reach back up there and hit the button to stop the video. So how we edit our videos, and it's really simple. A bit of a learning curve. I've been doing it a long time, so I have to be careful there when I say it's simple. But look at it. All your stuff that you have on screen is here in the editor. We're just going to go over, and we want this, bring this over to where I do my little shrug. Boop. Now the video is going to end at what is that? Like 7, I can't see it from here, but almost 8 seconds, which is totally fine. So now we're going to come over. Okay, that's me pointing to the text above. That stays on the screen the whole time. At about 3 seconds is where I transition into looking at the one on the side of the screen. So I'm going to click that text bubble down here in purple. It's going to highlight it in yellow. And I'm going to click this little bar at the end. I'm literally just going to slide it over to this little thing that's already on the screen where I want it. And it's going to set it there. Now it disappears. It's going to pop up at that second. Okay. Now we're going to highlight the next one with our call to action. We're going to slide it over. Now where's a good spot? Okay, this is where I look at the camera again. And hey, that timed up. That is right at the beat drop. That's like, it's like I've been doing this for a long time. It just like naturally works now. But that's right at the beat drop and kind of where the video naturally transitions. So we're going to put our last one there. And boom, we're going to click the top arrow up top. And now we're at our part where we can edit our caption. But look, we're just going to preview this. Flows pretty good, huh? Look at that. Flow's pretty good. So we're going to make sure we're going to go back now out of the preview. Then we're going to be in here and look at how simple this is going to be. We're going to do fire emoji, comment, my keyword here, masterclass, to get my free digital. We're going to leverage some more SEO, complete, even more SEO, complete digital marketing course plus community sent directly to your inbox. And we're going to hit OK. We're not going to worry about hashtags because hashtags are meaningless on Instagram. I don't care what anybody tries to tell you or teach you. And then, this isn't necessarily my ideal time to post, but I just want to show you all how powerful this really is. We're going to go ahead. We're going to share it. We're literally going to share it live on this for y'all. We're not going to monitor the results right now, but we'll see, a few days down the road, you can come by and check this post and see how it did. It's taking a little bit for it to upload. There we go. And I mean, done. Potential leads to my business, potential sales to my business, potential viral video. That took me just a few minutes, a little bit longer, simply because I'm reaching across my desk here and trying to do it up from the tripod and had all those technical issues. But that is a literal 5-minute video. Everybody wants to know how you create content so fast or get up to 3 videos a day. This is how you do it. Just follow this simple process in this simple formula, okay? So you can see that's exactly how it works. So I'm gonna go back to my regular screen share here. Okay, now step 3, you're gonna hit post and celebrate, just like we did. Woo! Right? Come on now, who did that did anybody do that along with me and actually take action on this while we were doing it? Maybe we got one in the room. No, probably not. That's okay. If you did, yeah, I love it. Look at you go. That's right. Darren, taking action. Absolutely love that. Okay, so then step 4 is simply test, refine, test some more, refine some more, test again, and then double down, right? Double down is the most important part of all of this. Like I said, back up here, when you find your 3 to 4 videos that work really well for you, recreate them. Simply recreate them, do the exact same setting, use the exact same white font that you had, and just do it over and over and over again, because that's all good marketing is anyway, okay? Double down on what you're doing. And then step 5, I want you all to continue your education and get additional support, okay? So you see, let me share a little bit more about my mission and why I created this free community for you all in the first place. Because I've made well into the 7-figure range. We, as you all know, this isn't to brag, but we've built our dream life. I've done it. I've been in the trenches the last 5 years. I've been through all the ups and downs. I made every mistake in the book. So I'm on a mission in 2025 to change, influence, and positively impact the lives of 10,000 plus entrepreneurs in my free online income masterclass community. And we're literally, I think we're over 700 as of this moment. So congratulations to you all. Really appreciate you being there, but we're going to get to 10,000. There's no doubt in my mind, but also I want to personally help 1,000 families this year in 2025 radically alter the course of their financial future by helping them make their first or next dollar online. Or better yet, I want to help you grow your business in a sustainable level that can provide you and your family with the future you desire most, but also the freedom. So you're not tied to your phone all day long making content, okay? So I want to introduce you all who haven't seen it yet to a special opportunity for you to become a founding member and continue your online education with me as your coach, okay? So allow me to introduce or officially reintroduce, my name is Hove, okay, no, anyway, sorry, Squirrel, reintroduce the Winning Edge Biz Accelerator community, formerly known as the Winning Edge Coaching Community, also formerly known as the Winning Edge Social Media Coaching Community, but it is now the Winning Edge Biz Accelerator community, where inside you get complete access to weeks 2 through 4 of the Online Income Masterclass. So the unlimited traffic formula, which dives even deeper into the strategies that we just talked about here today. organic social media to attract your ideal customers, conversion rocket fuel, which is all about the back-end conversion systems you need to turn leads into paying customers on autopilot, the increaser income formula that shows you how to increase your income in your business without getting any new customers using affiliate offers, paid community, retention, paid upgrades, and getting your customers to buy more or higher price stuff, plus an exclusive bonus, my stress-free sales formula. You get 2 weekly coaching calls, one for Q&A, the other for a mastermind session. Like, you thought this was good? This is what we're doing every single week in the online Biz Accelerator community, all 2025 long. This is an example of one of those mastermind calls that you get every single week. You get additional support directly from me and my team as it grows moving forward with the 24-hour support feed, exclusive classroom with unlimited replay access, top-level marketer training, asset reviews, which I'm going to show you what that looks like in just a second so you can get direct feedback from me, and then a complete master resell rights course that you can immediately sell for 100% profits if you've got nothing to sell and you want to get started in the digital marketing space, and so much more. Okay, so we've been able to help dozens of people get their first sales or commissions along with the support that they need to get complete clarity on how to win with their online business. And I just want to show you briefly inside, and then we'll open it up for Q&A. But like you can see, been doing this since 2023. We've got over 143 members already inside here. Again, because this is a community that I've started and grown in the past, and now I am reintroducing it to the world. Today is the official launch day of that reintroduction, so you can become a founding member. We got students getting real results, first commission. You know, we got Tom here who watched one of those trainings just like I did for you, went out and with his next video went viral. It ended up with like 160,000 views and over 90 leads in the first 3 days of it being live. So that's a little bit more about how we've been able to help people. And then inside the classroom section, very familiar looking deal. You're obviously in the online income masterclass already. You can see that the paid label is, or the free label is now removed because you are a paid member. And when you open it, here's week 1, which is everything you've already been doing. Here's week 2, the unlimited traffic formula. And this is the video right here, how to make viral content that Tom watched and sure enough went viral after doing it, okay? You can see we dive into all my best content frameworks, all my best methods, and even the best strategy to grow your audience fast, which was coming soon, but thanks to you all lovely people in this training today, will now be uploaded in there to complete week 2. And the really cool part about this is, as a founding member, you all get to build this along with me. So as you can see, we've got week 3, week 4 in the bonus. None of this is built out yet, which you might say, hey, that's kind of a bad thing. I want access to all of it immediately. But over the next 3 weeks, I'm doing a live event like this every single week to complete each of these additional sections. And then there will be bonuses and all kinds of different training added in there. So you actually are a part of this overall bigger mission in helping me get this launched and off the ground. So that's actually a really cool added benefit. And then if you go back out to the classroom section, you can see the midweek mini masterminds. That's what this call is right now. The weekly Q&A support calls. You got my winning edge formula in here, which is a mastermind presentation that people paid $4,500 to be at in person. You've got additional resources like the template vault, right? This is every digital product that I've ever created in the past or the future. You get unlimited access to that. All live masterclass replays. And here's your MRR course. If you are interested in that route, you can see a complete MRR course. If I get this down here, I mean, there's like 180 videos in here. Like, you don't need to go through this training, obviously, because you have the online income masterclass. But if you want something to sell immediately, so you don't have to spend weeks or months creating your own thing, you have the resell rights to this. You can sell it as your own. You would simply download all these videos, upload them into your own community, put a price tag on it, okay? And then the last thing I want to highlight here is this is exclusive to all of the members. So everything that I am doing in my business, I'm documenting the entire process, starting from 2 weeks before 2024 ended. You can see This is the online income masterclass right here in this video. No members in there. It's like a little orange background, nothing. The online income masterclass before the online income masterclass. You get an exclusive behind the scenes of literally everything that I am doing to grow and scale my business to $100,000 a month in 2025. You get a behind the scenes, over the shoulder look, simply as a benefit for being inside that classroom. And again, all of that, you get it for just $40 a month, or you can select a yearly option at $336 and you save yourself about 30%. Plus you get a bonus one-on-one call directly with me. So that's everything you get inside the Winning Edge Biz community as a founding member. Plus you lock in your price for life. Okay. This is stupidly, grossly underpriced. In fact, I've sold this community at $97 a month, and I lost my $97 a month paying customers when I was relaunching it through this process so they could rejoin at the lower price. So if you join as a founding member, you lock in the $40 price or the $336 yearly, you lock it in for life. As I bump this back to $97 a month over the coming weeks, you will not have to pay $97. You lock in your price of $40 a month for life. Okay. So with that being said, let's open it up for Q&A. Do we have any questions about what we learned today? Do we have any questions about what it looks like to get inside the Winning Edge community? What do you guys got? Feel free to use there's a hand raise function. If you use that hand raise function, it will show on my screen in order that you put your hands up. And we can just kind of go like that, or you can use the chat. I'm going to go ahead and monitor the chat right here. Oh my God, I've listened to so much BS for a year. This is the first real and honest training I've heard. I'm in. I absolutely love that. That's amazing. How do we find out SEO for our niche? I'm struggling to find out how this would apply to creating a writers community. Yeah, again, all of this goes back to like the market research side of things in week one, but simply by typing in how to on Amazon, on Google, open up an incognito window, go to YouTube, type in how to. It's going to auto-populate results for you. And those are the most searched how-to topics. Okay. And then you can get even more granular, like type in common questions that you would have as a writer, like how to draw shapes as a beginner, or not a writer. Sorry. That's the drawing example. As a writer, like how to use prepositional phrases in poetry, right? Like I'm not a writer. I don't know exactly what they're looking for, but that's a simple way to do it. Yeah. Can we get access to the document? Yes. Andy, you get access to this document. If you're watching the replay right now, it is linked directly below this video. The funny part is, for all you people here on the live event, there isn't even a section yet for this training inside the classroom. There will be in just a couple hours after this video downloads, and I can upload it. So, yep. How long do we have to decide about joining the paid community before the price goes up? It goes up after 30 members, and then it will be $57 a month. And it will go up again after 30 more members. And then at 200 members, it will be back up to 97. So it's not necessarily a time frame. It's tiered based on members who enroll.
Josh, in regards to the video,
yeah,
same style every time, or what would you say for your second or third? You see all these different gurus saying you should have 3 form types of video. Any suggestions there?
Sorry, say I can't hear you very loud. Maybe get just a little closer to your mic real quick.
Yeah. So let me see something. 1 second. Let's see.
Or maybe it's my volume. I've just been talking so much and I'm so loud that I can't hear anything else. Yeah. I think it was my volume. Go ahead.
You see a lot of times on Instagram that they'll say, give 3 different form factors of video or posts. So outside of the example that you just showed, are there any other suggestions you would offer, or would you stick to the same rhythm and rhyme every time?
No, I mean, any complete strategy, includes different types of videos that are naturally going to get lower, right? But this strategy specifically is to ignite your account. So either you've got a dead account, you haven't been getting the traffic that you want, you're in the growing stage of your business and you're brand new, you have no followers yet. This style of content works really, really well to get the momentum going on your account. And then a complete content strategy will utilize a few other different types of content, like the talking head style, or the longer captions if you don't like talking on screen. So this is the complement to ignite your account and to get the momentum rolling.
Got it.
You just get a sale? Somebody just got a sale. I heard a little cha-ching. Who got a sale?
Oh, that's my other consulting business I have.
I figured. That's hilarious. I love it. Cool. Let's see. Lost my mom 2 weeks ago. I believe I found Josh for a reason. I'm supposed to be with this community. Authentic. I love it. Not that you lost your mom. I apologize that happened, man. I feel for you, John. But I'm glad you're here, my friend. I'm glad you're here. There's a reason I'm giving so much away for free. I want to help as many people as I can in 2025. Josh, you were down to earth, easy to connect with. Appreciate that. Thank you. When the person types the keyword, how do they get the link in their inbox? What tool, if any, is required? Yeah, so ManyChat is the tool that I use. And again, that's all covered under the additional weeks of I think that'll be in Conversion Rocket Fuel or the stress-free sales formula. I don't know where I'm going to put that yet exactly, but I'm going to show you step by step how to use ManyChat. I'm going to give you all my ManyChat templates that I use so you can launch ManyChat very, very quickly. Yeah, great question. Thanks so much for your time. See you in the Winning Edge Biz Accelerator. Love it. Love it. Thanks for being here. Appreciate it. All right, what else we got? Anybody else? Or like I said, this was going to be so to the point and more examples and actionable stuff than I think what people are used to. So I wouldn't expect it if we don't have many more questions. But drop them, man. This is your time.
Just one more, Josh. So
yeah.
I've joined Winning Edge, and the bottom 3 modules you just showed are actually locked for me. So do they now go open door?
So there was the bottom 3, like the MRR course.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'll unlock that for you. We had an admin error. You're like the second or third person to reach out to me. We had an admin error with all the new people coming in, and some of the old people who lost access to it. So I just have to do some work internally to unlock it for each person individually. So I'll write that down right now, and I'll go unlock that for you as soon as we're done.
I appreciate that. Yeah, I'm just keen to take a look. That's all.
Yeah, no worries. Okay, perfect. All right, what else we got? Yeah, it's $40 a month, or $336 for the yearly membership. Thank you again. Hope to see you soon. Yeah, glad to help. Love it. This document will be in the free classroom. Yes, this complete training, this whole video, plus the Google Doc that I was showing in front of you the whole time, it will be below the video inside of the classroom section. Now, pay attention for my announcement because I am adding a new section to the classroom entirely to put this video and the Google document. So my announcement will kind of show you exactly where it is to make it really, really easy for you. So yeah, you're welcome. You're welcome. Glad to help.
Just one last question from me, Josh.
Yeah,
sorry.
Keep them rolling, man.
I'll ask you a ton on school anyway, but for somebody who's just starting out in this space and trying to grow my Instagram account, a lot of people push the secrets of engagement and how to connect with your ideal audience. And I'm trying to do that without smashing in all of the keywords into my screen and hashtags and whatever but I don't know, I seem to be getting a sea of digital marketers. So that's not my audience,
Yeah, and that's what's going to happen if you're talking about growing on Instagram.
Oh no, sorry, I'm not talking about growing on Instagram, but if I'm trying to grow on Instagram to hit my target audience and get a message out there and attract followers, if I'm just hitting a sea of digital marketers, then do you have any advice for engagement that could change that?
Keep going. It means you're on the right direction, because all those people who have recently become digital marketers were your ideal client before they became digital marketers.
Right.
So you're still hitting the right people. They're just not in the right stage of the buying cycle. So that tells me you're actually on the right track. Where a lot of people will be like, you don't want digital marketers. No, if you want to grow in the beginning, yeah, have them on your content. Don't spend, here's what I can tell you though, is don't spend a lot of time engaging with those people. You know, if they have comments, or, you know, you can say, hey, thanks for the comment, or make sure you're replying to get those bonus points with the Instagram algorithm. But don't like go to their profiles and spend a lot of time viewing their content. Otherwise, Instagram might determine that, hey, you know, this person only wants digital marketers, so we're going to send him more digital marketers. Like, you're going in the right direction, but don't spend a lot of time engaging with those people.
Cool. Thank you.
Yep.
Hey, Josh, you already have 19 comments on your post.
Look at that. I love it. That's a great update. I appreciate you for sharing that update. Full disclosure, he was not paid or endorsed in any way to do that. He did that all on his own. That's awesome. Appreciate the
That's
update.
fun. That's fun.
That's not even my normal time to post either. So I'm really interested to see how that one actually performs long term. It will make for a really good talking head video down the road too. So, all right, cool. What else we got? Love this. Thank you. If we decide to leave your paid community for whatever reason, what's the process? Yeah, if you join and you decide to leave, like, there's no commitment. There's no commitment. You can cancel at any time. You'll get, obviously, you know, just like when you buy anything online, you'll get, you know, hit with like 2 or 3 emails right away that kind of give you your next steps and where to access everything. And there'll be a big link for you to cancel at any time. And you can even cancel inside the community itself. So again, no, my goal isn't to keep you locked in. My goal is to provide you as much value as humanly possible that you decide it's a no-brainer to stay locked in. But if you want to leave for any reason, you can cancel at any time. There is no commitment. Do you suggest time to post? Yeah. Best times to post on Instagram, it really varies on your niche, but the most ideal time, like the most ideal general times is your time zone. So don't worry about trying to be in different time zones unless you are not in the United States. The only time it would apply is to people outside of the United States. You want to post at peak times for the United States. Why? Because the best online buyers are in the United States. The United States is like hands down, bar none, ahead of everybody else when it comes to consuming information and buying information online. So if you're out of the United States, you want to hit more people in the United States. So that might require you, if you really want to go that deep, to get like a USA SIM card for your phone. So it says that, hey, this person's in the United States, or you want to post at those times where the US is most active. So most active for the US, again, your time zone, between 7:30 and 8 o'clock in the morning, between 2:30 and 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and then between 7:30 and 8 o'clock at night. Those are the ideal times. And if you're in the United States and you're running into issues, you know, reaching people, you're getting a lot of like DMs about, you know, the Prince of Abu Dhabi who is gifting you, you know, $3 million, or you get DMs about, you know, the lady in Africa whose amazing ideal husband was slaughtered and she's looking for a donation. Like, these are all scams on Instagram. So if you get a lot of that stuff, it means you're probably posting too late at night. So I tell people, you can experiment occasionally posting after like 8 p.m., but between 7:30 and 8, you'll never see me post later than 8, because I posted later than 8 one time, had a video that went viral, and I just hit the complete wrong audience because that's who was on Instagram at that time. So 7:30 to 8 in the morning, 2:30 to 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and then 7:30, 8 at night. Those are like the ideal time slots throughout the day. And again, it doesn't just focus on your time zone. Don't try to be like West Coast posting East Coast times or East Coast posting West Coast times. Just focus on your time zone, because that's the geological location that's going to see your content first. That's how the Instagram algorithm works. It serves it to people closest to you first, and then expands across the United States, and then expands worldwide. So yeah, those are the best times. Okay. Any more questions? Speak now or forever hold your peace. If not, I'm going to end this one and we're going to download it and get it uploaded in the classroom of the Online Income Masterclass, and inside the Winning Edge community as well. So what do we got? Nothing? All right, everybody, appreciate you. I know this turned into a pretty long event today, but I hope it was impactful for you. Reach out to me in the DMs in school, or send me an email at any time. Please don't be afraid to post questions. Whichever community you're involved in, post a question inside the community, on the community section. Like, that is what it is for. If you got a question, most likely somebody else has that question. So rather than me having to respond to 20 DMs of the same question, I can address it one time inside the community. So don't be afraid. Ask your questions. We're all learning together. No one's going to judge you. Okay. Appreciate everybody. Appreciate your time. Thank you so much again for being here. I look forward to seeing everybody around the communities. Bye, everyone.